Hello, Kodambakan guys. I think February first week onwards will be a start of many good films that we await, or rather starstruck films that are awaiting the release. So we are in store for many such films. And February first week we'll see the release of Vidamuyurchi from Ajith AK. And that will be the start of actually this Pongal was very starved Pongal. It was so starved that we had to make a 12-year-old movie called Madagaja Raja into a hit, to which with all the people so soft that the film had to just reach a 50 crore club. It was so desperate for people who went out for Pongal to see good films. Now let me come to Vida Mirchi. Now before Vida Mirchi, now the hero Ajit is all over the place for his victory. His car racing team has won the third place in the Dubai race. Now some spoiled ports are saying that it is okay if his team has won the third place, but why is Ajit taking credit for it? How can a team owner go on stage and celebrate the victory of it? It should be the drivers of the car. Ajit did not drive even a single car, is the argument. But then I went through all the records and searched through all the net, and then I found that Ajit has driven a car, but that was not his team car, but another team's car. And also, he went on stage as a team owner. And so, what is wrong with it? Now, many people will say that he should have introduced all these team members and put them in the front. Yeah, I understand because see, we are all used to seeing CSK. Now, if Srinivasan, our ex India cement Srinivasan, were to stand in the front and push Dhoni and guys back, and he gloats over it. Will we digest it? No. But then here, those drivers of that car are no people which we know, and only people whom we can identify here is Ajit. So no problem. So the thing is that it is there are celebrity owners of IPL teams and all that, but they have never faced such criticism. And I don't know why Ajit's car racing team is facing such criticism. And I don't know. And some say that he should have not waved the Indian flag. What is wrong with it? Any Indian can go anywhere and flaunt his nation's flag. What is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why he does it by just flaunting the Indian flag. It doesn't mean that India has sent him officially to go and take part in that race. And neither did we Indian people here. Press, I mean, did not say that he's India's answer to Michael Schumacher or something like that. I don't know. There are a lot of, as Ajit says, toxicity. Toxicity or not toxicity, he is going on doing his job. And these people who are doing toxicity will go on doing that, whatever it may be. No problem about that. Now let's come to Vidamuyurchi. Now the biggest thing that is going around, it seems that Laika has agreed for a 10 crore deal to pay for the breakdown story that was till then was unofficially made as Vidamuyurchi. So when Paramount came to know about it, they said give us 10 crores. And not only that, Laika it seems has offered them percentage of the overseas collection, I believe. I thought Paramount had their own setup overseas. Anyway, Paramount is not going to take any other language films, I think. Or the policy might not permit. But this is the deal. But then the most stunning answer was from H. Vinod, the director. When he was asked whether this is your story, he said, no, it is not my story. It is a one line narrated by the hero Ajit to me, and I developed it. Now, did H. Vinod develop it that it looked very similar to Breakdown? Or did Ajit take that one line from Breakdown and gave it to Vinod? And that one line he gave it to Vinod, or did he give Breakdown's film link to him to watch and improvise it on it or make it Indianized, whatever? Finally, we hear that Laika paid the money. We don't know about it. Today, Subhash Karan can open his mouth and tell us what really happened. Similarly, like what is going to happen with Vijay 69. They say it is Bhagwan Rakesh of Balakrishna that is being remade. And one actor who acted in that Telugu original claims it so. So we believe that he is on the right path. Anyway, how much of that is true, we don't know. These remakes are always a problem, especially in Bollywood. There's a film coming called Deva, the Shahid Kapoor. It is Roshan Andrews' Malayalam film. And he is Malayalam director's first Hindi film. Then itself, everybody said he's remaking Mumbai Police, starring Prithviraj and Aishwarya. It is one of a cult classic movie of Malayalam. They said so, but now that Terry, the Tamil films remake Baby John with Varun Dhawan and our own Kirti Suresh bombed so bad that remake has become a bad word. Nobody wants to say that it is a remake. So they are not opening their mouth whether Deva is a remake of Mumbai Police or not. And here, so I think, but whereas in the case of Vijay has been actually lucky with remakes of Telugu films, especially Mahesh Babu. But I don't know why he took Balakrishna. Maybe it has got a lot of masala. See, look at it, Balakrishna even at this age, he's still now getting he's on the winner. He's reaching 100 crore club and things like that. This time I think he didn't reach the 100 crore club, 150 crore I think. So he's surpassing, and then you see there again that is the surprise. Venkatesh, almost his own age, has in Pongal beaten our great Shankar combo of Ramcharan and all this gigantic 300, 400 crore budget, and he has also reached 100 crore club. So you can never say age doesn't matter. It's just a number. I like to believe it because I also belong into that same age group. So keep on, guys, keep on going and doing us right. We are still in reckoning. Now coming to Vidamuyurchi, it looks very fantastic. The takings and all the trailer teaser is very good. I think Ajith fans can really enjoy it. Friday will be a real thing. Plus, I want to say to all the people who are very toxic about this Ajith car racing. Please don't go into these details about whether he rode a car or he didn't. Let him have his ball. Let him enjoy. See, here I don't know because see in India, Shah Rukh Khan is only to Tamil fans. I think this is happening because Shah Rukh Khan is the owner of that. Preity Zinta is there. Then there are so many other celebrity owners. I think even one celebrity owner is Vijay Mallya. See, Vijay Mallya, if you look at him, whether even if he has Shoemaker driving his car, the team, I'm sure the focus will be on Vijay Mallya. That is how Vijay Mallya operates. And media also loves him. So when media is going after him, it is why should we grudge him? It is something like that. Tomorrow, see, I never knew till now that Vigadan had a thing called Vigadan Motor Racing or something like that. Some media outlet, I don't know whether it's a magazine or whether it is a YouTube channel, but Vigadan had something to do with motorsports. So, like, see, where in Chennai we have now this Formula racing track and all that. If this promotion of Ajit thing will, bring in more crowds, and the most funniest the records that I read from people who visited that or those who are, viewers at that Dubai stadium where this event took place, the regulars were quite upset actually because we had a lot of AK fans there. So those fans, I believe, they didn't follow the decorum or the thing that was required out of motor enthusiast. One of the major grouses was that it seems one of the cars racing, not from Ajit team, but one of the cars had a crash. And as the crash was there, ambulance rushed there, and there was people. Their team was taking care of that crash, and that fellow was driving it. Ajit's car sped past. Immediately, this Ajit fans clapped. So the question was that how can you clap when another car is had an accident? It seems as per car enthusiasts, the rule is that once a car crashes, then you don't clap, even if the other cars sped back and all that. Even if you are their follower, you don't clap. But our Ajit fans did not follow that. They clapped very vigorously. So it sounded like L2 with that accident. We are bothered about our Ajit's car. So they clapped for that. So that was a breach of, what is it, decorum, racing enthusiast decorum. And it seems the crowd was the whole biggest grounds is that the stadium was full. Now that is a crime, I believe. I don't know. I think you should have it. It was sounded like this kind of races are like what I did in those days, where county matches they used to call in England. Where on a lazy Sunday, I mean, they used to have these matches where they'll come leisurely. County people will come sit there with beer and relax and very enjoyable, laid back kind of thing. And these people will be playing there, and they will get up and just make few claps and sit down and enjoy. And it is. But from there, cricket has become so developed to up to this 2020 and all that. Now the scenery is no more, but I think Dubai car racing is that way, I believe. I don't know about international car racing whether this kind of atmosphere prevails. But if as long as Ajit starts participating in any races in the Southeast Asia or in the Asian region, I know our Ajit fans will be there everywhere. I don't know what about Europe. Europe, that may be some few people, but not to the extent like the crowd that turned up at Dubai. But I think the Dubai sponsors or the organizers will be very happy. So at this rate, I think everybody in the Southeast Asia car racing formula will now want to have Ajit car coming racing because that would bring in the ticket money. And that is always welcome. Any money for any sports is always welcome by the sponsors. So I think that way he is a big draw. But as far as I don't think anybody from the car racing circuit has got any objection to this kind of publicity to Ajit and all that, because those publicity has just been coming through this Wigaden Motorsports and on YouTube channels and all that. I didn't see Tandi or any of those channels, our Tamil channels, going to Dubai and giving a full live coverage of the races and all that. In fact, they had given live coverages of many temples, Pongal and Jellicut, but not Ajit car racing. So it's all within limit as far as the media is concerned. But this kind of even this publicity on YouTube, I think, is irking all those people who don't like Ajit to take limelight. I don't know why they are this because he is at least interfering guy. He doesn't have any political ambitions also. He doesn't speak anything politically incorrect. He is doing his job, he is enjoying it, and in fact, he made a very sensible statement because he said, "See, as long as I am racing, I don't do a movie because once a movie is finished, cut over, and it is ready for release, only I go and do a racing so that even if something happens to me at the races, the producer will not suffer." That is a very sensible thing. He is not playing with the producer's money. So that kind of a sensible guy should have his own time and have his own ball, and he's buying something, and after all this team he is an Indian. So when Vijay Mallya did a lot of things like this, nobody made anything about it. Why didn't we then say that he's a liquor king? He is taking money from spoiling the Indian youth and giving them liquor, and that money is using for his car racing. That time he was hailed as the greatest sports enthusiast and things like that. So I don't know why this toxicity to Ajit. I think you can now stop it. Or probably they are trying to show that because I've seen this comments now coming saying that I am a regular enthusiast, car racing buff. expert on car racing, and then they give these comments. So, and I think, see, it is, I like Ajith's movie and Vijay's movie, but I don't think if tomorrow Vijay starts playing golf, I'm going to watch it live of Vijay playing golf, because I don't like golf, or nor do I understand that. Similarly, I think everybody, see, I have watched car racing just because of Michael Schumacher at that time when Omni OTTs were not there and there was nothing better to do but watch TV. I used to watch these foreign channels where Schumacher used to take part. Most of the time I used to watch it because my then pal and photographer Krishna was a great car racing enthusiast. Though he had only a broken down scooter, he was very fond of car racing, and every time he used to come to my house, he used to on the TV and sit there with a bottle of beer, and I used to join him and watch it. And he used to go mad seeing Michael Schumacher. That is how the first time I heard the name Michael Schumacher. So that doesn't mean that if Ajit is going to sit in a car with a helmet and be saying, what is the great fun in seeing Ajit there? The same thing happened when with the Malayalam film where Mohanlal took part. He was playing a car racer, the sports formula car racer. And when the film released and it bombed, the first thing that everybody said is that where is Mohanlal? Because every time he is sitting inside a car with a helmet, we don't see his face. The only time when he is without a helmet and without a car is a few scenes. And after that, again, he is sitting in the car. For that, you could have used some dummy and put in that car and used it. Why waste Mohanlal's dates? That was one of the comments when that movie was released. So similarly, I think this is what is I have to say for this episode. Waiting for Vidamuyurchi. Anirudh is keeping on rocking. Just yesterday I heard that second song, Pichikir. Correct. Anirudh is just doing, I think he is doing it very well when it comes to Rajini, and there he is ultimate. I don't know, his family relations is wanting him to do best for Rajini. I think he's a truly Rajini fan. That is why he gives his best. After that, now this is doing well. Let's see the whole thing how it bites down. I think February is going to be a Pongal feast for all of us Kodambaga guys. Hope so. Bye.